tanker. Today I'm going to go ahead and show you one of the replays I have from the STRV M42. Main reason I started down this tech line was that during December and the Christmas time period, we had this as an on-track mission to the Kranwagen, and I try to pick up those tanks as they're on sale. So I was trying to progress down this line as much as I could. Started it off as the tier 5, was able to skip through some of the other ones with some of the discounts that we had over the break and apply some of the free tanks for the low tiers and use some free XP that I had and play a few of the lower tier Swedish tanks. And if you look where I'm at now, I'm getting close to the STRV 74. At the time that I played the game that you're going to see, I don't know if I had the Top Gun unlocked or not, but pretty much the tank kind of plays like it normally does, regardless if you have the Top Gun or not. It is a kind of underwhelming medium tank, not a lot of armor to speak of, not particularly fast. The one thing it does have going for it is that you can get some nice depression and you really use it over a ridge line. You just got to be pretty careful because it is a soft target. You cannot trade as well as some of the other medium tanks and heavy tanks in the game, but at this level not a lot of things stand up to that anyways. If you look at the loadout, I do use some gold ammo here. I have some AP ammo, and this is really just with the fact that you got +2 matchmaking against a tier 7 heavy tank, tier 7 medium tanks. Without the increased damage penetration, you're not going to go through the front or even some of the sides of some of those tanks very easily. And I found that with where we're currently at in the meta, you have to carry some of that if you want to have a chance to compete when you're bottom tier. I do not have any equipment on it, and I take just real basic consumables. So without any other real intro, let's get in and we'll take a look at the STRV M42 on Fisherman's Bay. Okay, heading into the battle with the STRV M42. This is a tier 5 medium tank that does decent once you can get it in around a ridge. It does not have a lot of armor to speak of, as I mentioned earlier, and is pretty much just kind of a soft ridge fighter right now. It doesn't have any armor to speak of. So on Fisherman's Bay here, I am going to head out right to the middle here and just see if I can't get it up behind these bushes and try to end up hitting some of these mediums that are, or these heavy tanks that are heading for the town here. So as I get close to here, I pull forward in the bushes and try to take my shots of opportunity here. Trying to find some weak points and kind of get lucky against those, that M6 from distance. Not so much the second time. So I'm going to play around on this ridge, trying to end up getting some shots on them and trying to also be aware of where the other mediums and light tanks are at. So I'll be bouncing in and out of free cam and aim just because I know my own movements with the gun sometimes drive me nuts.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
And probably bother some other people as well. So the big thing here I'm trying to do is just use this little ridge, use the good gun depression, get little cheeky shots into that Cromwell. Aware that that Type 64 is now a one shot. I'd like to get rid of it. It's a pretty dangerous tank. Checking on that KV2 in the cities. It's behind the cities, so not a lot I can do there. We got that M6 pushing up. And here I'm going to make some bad plays. And this is one of the parts when I'm thinking about what I did in this game. Just not being aware of what the M6's reload was going to be. I was expecting to have a little bit bigger gun. Needed to aim that shot in fully. Then I sit here and just do some bad trades.
The turret is jammed.
And pretty much what I was expecting was that I was going to be able to beat the M6's reload, and that definitely was not the case. That Hummel also took the shot on me. And at this point, I'm down to nine
Rotating the turret
hit
slowly.
points.
It
So
should
I
be
gotta
working
place
now.
very
Ready
cautiously
to fire.
and
Penetration.
get a nice shot on that leopard.
Look
The
for
middle of
another
this was
target.
just dumb luck. You know, that leopard hits me this game, goes from what ends up can potentially be a fairly good game to just a typical game against
Ready to
STRV.
fire.
You know, I get lucky
We're
here.
immobilized. Where'd they go?
He shoots my
Enemy
tracks,
armor is destroyed.
and I get to drive away and keep hunting, and he sits there as a smoldering wreck. So now, trying to support the city a little bit more, struggling with just the placement of finding that nice spot where I can get shots, yet also aware of the fact that I'm down to 9 hit points. So even an already splashing is gonna kill me. Try to get this Type 64, and that's just a bad shot on that part. Now I sneak up here, try and peek, just get a little bit of a shot on it, and need to aim those shots. He doesn't detect me there, very likely because of the bushes, or he just wasn't aware anymore. So got a little bit lucky. He could have definitely turned and probably finished me off. One of the things I've noticed playing this tank, it really doesn't do a lot of things very well. It does have good gun depression, so you can use a ridge line like here in the middle of Fisherman's Bay to get some nice shots on people. But you can't trade. You're not going to bounce a lot. I mean, that leopard, his shot goes into my tracks, which is just unfortunate for me
Penetration.
and bad luck for him. Normally, he hits that shot and I just
They're
die from
knocked
it.
out.
So at this point, I'm just trying to support. We've lost everything in the town. I'm trying to find shots on guys. I realize I do not want to try to go toe-to-toe with the VK that's completely full health. Likelihood he's using a derp as well, which usually is that way for me. I take that blind shot on the SU, just using his last known marker position, and shooting at the most obvious bush and hoping maybe I get something there. See, the VK is coming back, so now I want to get some distance and try and again put some cover between him and me, and also getting to where I can use my gun depression and make it harder for him to hit. And at this point, just keep him lit for Artie and anybody else who can support over here. And again, had I taken just another second to leave that in, I would have made that other shot. At mid and low tiers, that's probably a bigger problem than what you're going to see when you start seeing high tier tank replay. They tend to have guns that handle a little bit better. They might be running food, vents, all those things that are going to make your gun work a lot better than what these low tier guns do. When I played this, I don't even know if I had this tank fully unlocked in terms of modules. And I definitely am not running equipment on it. I don't have the extra resources to do that. So what you're going to see me do here is I know where the last couple tanks were last spotted. I'm assuming both already are over in that corner somewhere. So I'm going to try to use my render range and my view range, max view range possibilities to keep myself safe. And here the T-34S lit the SU. I got side shots. Line it up.
Enemy armor is hit.
And the most beautiful thing in the world is seeing them get lit up by a little fire.
Gotcha.
Bunch of free damage that in no way do I deserve, but I'll take it. Thank you, RNG. And now it's just trying to hunt down the RD, being a little safe. Always get nervous with this part because RD usually has some pretty good camo ratings, and crossing in a wide open field, I'm just waiting to get killed, but fortunately they get taken out by my teammates.
battle results out of that STRV M42 battle. This is by far my best result I've had out of this tank. It's a pretty good little ridge fighter, has great gun depression. Really not any armor to speak of, but if you play a little bit smarter than I did, you would have a little bit more than those 9 hit points that I ended the game on. Looking at it, I ended up getting the Ace Tanker, which is my first in this tank, a handful of other little medals. Ended up getting Spotter, which I didn't realize during the game. I'd gotten 1,000 spotting, a lot of that to that M6 right away, and then also that VK towards the end of there. I was getting some Spotter. I love the Arsonist badge there against SU 100. That was just a lot of bonus. No idea that I had even a shot at hitting that. I was just within the render range there, trying to preserve my HP, preserve my gun, and ended up with a nice result. One basically hero medal with the Vasleos medal, destroying 2 enemy tanks or tank destroyers with a medium tank in one battle. Just hadn't seen that a lot, but haven't played a lot of medium tanks as well. Just kind of at that point in that game where I have a lot of heavy tanks, a lot of light tanks, and not any of the really good medium tanks yet. Overall team score, top of the leaderboard, which again is the first in this tank. Usually it's mid-pack to lower place. This tank is very situational, I find, at the tier 5 gameplay. Making a nice credit profit out of it. And we got the bond, which I'm kind of excited about collecting those, see what comes up with some of the rewards in the new year. I am just out of the premium account right now, so not a huge XP bonus, which would have been nice, that extra 3,000 there, but I'll take the result. Overall, great battle for a tank that I haven't had a lot of success with yet, and I think it really shines in that particular setup where it can get on a ridge and just poke, shoot, and pull back and get safe again.